What about parents who have multiple siblings and you're talking across an age span? And so you know, what your youngest kid can understand and talk about and what your oldest kid can are going to be different. So how do you kind of adjust that or deal with that, and do you cater to one of the age groups versus the other? Because presumably if you're having the conversation in the home, at the breakfast table, at the dinner table, all the kids are going to be there and they have different levels of understanding and different abilities to interact.
Right. So recognizing that just in and of itself is a huge step in the right direction. Being like, okay, I have a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 10-year-old. We're having real different conversations. And so while it is not fair, it may require you saying to your 10-year-old, I know you're going to have bigger questions. Please be mindful of what you ask me in front of your siblings. And I promise we will make time to have one-on-one conversations. Because your 10-year-old might know things that are scary to your 3-year-old that you're trying to keep them away from. Now, with that said, I'm a big believer that your 10-year-old is going to say something in front of your 3-year-old. So find a way to answer it, find a way to make it okay. And I say okay in quotes because, as we know, have been lots of things that have happened in the past 7 months that aren't okay under any circumstance. And I am so sorry that you've had to explain it to your kids, but how will you explain whatever comes to your kids? So if your 10-year-old does ask about something, is angry about something, thinks that something is unfair, and you agree with them, A, agree with them, and B, translate it for your younger kids. Because you're going to have that high level older kid conversation. And you're going to say, okay, so what that means, you're going to turn to your 3-year-old and be like, what that means is, I have all sorts of scenarios in my head that would show my political view, and I'm trying to stay as possible.
Really hard.
Whatever you believe is okay, because that is a powerful piece of it.
Absolutely.
So, but that translation piece, you're going to have to do sometimes.
Yep. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.